Hello, welcome to Inner English Podcast. Today we are gonna talk about the difference between the process and the results. What do you think is more important, the process or the destination or the result? I think a lot of people, every one of us, a lot of people in general, think only about the result. They don't want to experience the process itself. They want to skip the process as possible. They only want the result. They think this kind of result will give them the satisfaction. It will give them the happiness they seek. But is that true? Is there something like I've made it, I've reached my dream, I'm done, I got the top level of some process and now I don't need the process anymore and I want uh, only enjoy the result? In my opinion, no, there is no such thing as the process is done. The process can be done, but another process will begin. So if you don't enjoy the process, this process or the process, the next process or the one after that, you are wasting a lot of time. You are wasting your energy. You are not satisfied. That satisfaction is gonna be so low. Why is that? Because the result itself will make you happy for a short period of time, and after that the satisfaction will decrease. It will become the new normal. If this is the baseline of your happiness right now, let's say you want to reach C2 level in English, and there is a process, and then when you reach this C1 level, this will be your new baseline. Will be your new normal, and it will stop giving you the satisfaction after some time. Of course, it's gonna be a big achievement. You will feel a lot of happiness and a lot of dopamine and a lot of serotonin because you achieved something great. But it will become gradually your new normal, your new you. So when that happens, you will need something else. You will need something more. You will need a new goal, a new result to achieve, and so on. It's endless process. Once you achieve something, you will gain some happiness, and then this happiness decreases gradually until it becomes your new normal, and then you will feel you need something more, a new goal with a new process, and then you will start again feeling that you want to reach the goal to feel the same thing. So what's the thing here? I think the solution to this is to appreciate the process itself. Today you're studying, try as much appreciate the studying. Try appreciate the steps more than the goal. Actually, this is how you build discipline. This is what's life about, in my opinion. You don't reach something and say, okay, that's it. I need to stop moving. I need to stop waking up. I need to stop exercising. I need to stop. Now I finished. I lost a lot of weight, so now I can eat as much as I want. There's no such thing as that. The process, the life itself can be only meant to be experienced. Life itself is a process. It's not a destination. You are not going somewhere. it's more important to be on the right road, to be on the right path, than reaching some destination. I believe we just try to stay on the right path, to stay on the right road, despite the slow steps. This is an idea in general. Whatever happens to you, whatever great achievement happens to you, it's gonna be your new normal. It will not generate dopamine and happiness forever. It's gonna do that just for a little time. On the other hand, if you appreciate the little things in life, it's going to be the same thing. You don't need to create a very big achievement to enjoy, to reach this kind of happiness. Actually, if you live moderately and then you do something extra a little bit, you will feel the same thing. It's like fasting. When you are fasting and then you start drinking a cup of water or eat something, you will have this dopamine rush, the same thing, more or less, of course. So why I'm saying this? Because a lot of English learners only want to speak, even if listening is a problem, even if the listening skills are still suffering, even if you can't read well, if you can't pronounce well, even if you can't understand idioms and sentences and expressions. A lot of people think you can skip all this process and just speak English clearly, express yourself, take some exam and reach C1 or C2 easily after a little bit of process. But I'm afraid life is not like that. I wish it was like that, but I'm afraid you have to go through the full process first until you reach some result. And actually, if you do that, this gonna change you. You are going to be another person if you took some process from the beginning to its end and experience all its ups and downs and have the persistence and consistency to experience it fully. You will appreciate this to the limit that the result will disappear. Why is it gonna disappear? Because you started going gradually. So it makes no difference for you if you are here or here or here. It's the same thing. You are just going on the road. You will not feel this sudden rush of dopamine unless there is a test or something that you will pass at the end and you will feel the this kind of sense of achievement, a big success feeling. Then it's gonna be over. If you wait so much for something to happen, when it happens, it might be not as you imagined inside your head. It's not always as we imagine inside our heads when we think, okay, if I just have a car and a house and a family, then I will be much happier than right now. Okay, that might be true, but also you will have more problems because there are gonna be new challenges, new responsibilities, new goals, new results you want to achieve, and the process keeps going. Once you finish something, you realize you need another process to do something else because life doesn't stop, and we shouldn't stop until we die. That's how we should keep moving. Our daily process shouldn't stop. So is really happiness lying in the future, or is happiness actually in this very moment, in this step, day by day? Even if it's a small step, You do it every day. You do it with your heart. You do it with much effectiveness and efficiency as possible. And after a lot of days, you will suddenly find yourself so close to your goal without even focusing on that goal every day. But if you tell yourself, if you keep telling yourself every day, I want to speak like native speakers from day one. So day two, I want to speak like native speakers. You don't actually help yourself by doing that. You rush yourself. You start focusing so much on the result and ignoring the process, the simple process that require consistency, require patience. So this is just a thought for anyone who wants to learn English or anyone who wants to learn life in general. It's a daily process, and it doesn't really matter. Sometimes you give all your best during the process and the result is not as you want, but you shouldn't feel bad about that. You are in the process all the time. You should just try again. You should just keep reminding yourself that you should get back to the right track, the right path, and when you deviate a little bit, you just try to come back again.